got hard check for us. At least we were able to prove something that even though we're a young team, game like this, we won't run away from it. But we can survive as long as we execute well, as long as we do our game plan. Actually, we're just lucky tonight. No? Coming into this game, a lot of my players are feeling weak. As you notice it, Baru was not around. But there was suffering from fever. But you know, credit should be given to him. James Mangahas and Fergie, they're all under the weather. But in spite of that, they suited up. I hope we can use this as our springboard. And of course, big game by Kishko. Big game, he gave us the needed lift. He kept us in the game.
Coach, does the yellow armbands help?
I guess, no? But of course, this game was dedicated to Tita Cory. In fact, we had a special mass for her, a healing mass. It's one way of showing our gratitude to her. I think she has a special place in our hearts for all her accomplishments. So this game is also for her. I hope, I know she's always watching her games. She's very supportive of us. I wanted to say hi, that game was for her.
So coach, nawala na ba yung stigma ng 0-2?
Well, you know, like what I mentioned before, no? Probably I spoiled a lot of people. 0-2 wasn't that bad, okay? It's just that probably they're not used to seeing La Salle under me for the last 11 years opening up the season with 0-2. Of course, like what I mentioned, after losing to the two games, we didn't press the panic button. And you should also see that the two teams that we played are really, rated teams, full of veteran players, rich in PBL experience.
Yes. Coach, can you comment on how your team reacted to the pressure? I mean, Adamson put a lot of pressure in.
That's why I think we passed this test just in time for our midterms. Right now we're in the midterms. That's another point. So at least it was a massive test on our part. It was a hard check actually. I think that's why college basketball is so, that's why I'm still here. It's so beautiful, you know. Those are timeless, priceless games.
Kish ko naman sa mo sa laro natin.
You know, si Kish doesn't talk too much. He's a silent type. Same thing with this game, silent operator. He leads by example. He's a type of leader that won't say anything, but the way he plays, it rubs off his teammates. Just like last game, I made special mention to him off the bench. He gave us a spark. That's how the guy works for us. In fact, he's the silent type. He's the most consistent in terms of playing, also in academics. He's a consistent Dean's lister. He's been averaging 3.8, which the highest for us is 4. He's averaging 3.8 for the last how many years in the Salle.
So parang yung game does the talking for Kish.
Yes.
Kumusta yung improvement niya compared to years ago?
Well, I think he really matured, not only physical, but the way he plays, if you notice it. He doesn't rush things, his composure is there. I think partly because he doesn't drink coffee, kaya walang ka-nervous-nervous maglaro. Kahit under pressure, may tao sa harap, he will shoot the ball. He won't even change his shot. Di ba ng other players, if it's a contested shot, iba na yung tira siya, hindi. So it's a good thing doesn't drink coffee, kaya walang nervous. He's due to graduate. I don't know if he'll take up masters. Si Badir, by the way, just graduated a week ago. So he's taking masters together with Rico Mayrofer. So we'll see. I'll talk to him if he still have the urge to play. Well, I'm expecting much from him. I think he really gave us something that we've been looking for this season. He reminds me of a Casio Villanueva. Of course, it's so hard to compare him to Casio, but you can see the semblance of him playing hard. I think he will really help us. This is what I'm projecting him to be this season. He's the captain ball. He's willing to accept the role. He's willing to take charge.
Next game niya, coach.
AdU?
At least we have 1 week to prepare. As I mentioned a while ago, some of my players are really feeling sick, so we will give them at least 2 to 3 days off. Of course, AdU's, all of the teams are very dangerous. We're not a dominant team. We cannot have the luxury to relax. We just have to play hard.
Coach, I'm sorry.
I'm quite satisfied with our defense. We held them again to our goal, 62. That's our goal, between 60 to 65.
Coach, just comment on Joshua Webb and what he brings to the table.
Well, he gives me nightmares. He gives the team intensity, pump up the crowd. I think he's doing some intangible things to the team. Thank you.